Fist family, and in today's video we are going to be reacting to a trailer that we've been counting down for, waiting. Today we're going to be reacting to the teaser trailer, official teaser trailer of Spider-Man No Way Home. After months of waiting, we are finally here. It came out 4 minutes ago. We're gonna stop talking. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We are such big fans of Marvel, Spider-Man. We're talking about 3 generations of Spider-Man fans in this family, in the world. Oh man. Oh dude, this is so great. Let's jump in. And here we go.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Oh.
Oh, this is a good one. Some suggest that Parker's powers include the male spider's ability to hypnotize females.
Stop, come on.
Yes, my spider woman.
I stay up here all day. It is so crazy down there.
Right.
Listen, I did not kill Mysterio. The drones did.
The drones that are yours.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
How do you feel relieved about all this?
What do you mean?
Now that everybody knows you don't really have to hide or lie to people.
For the record, I never wanted to lie to you. But how do you tell someone that you're Spider-Man? Now everybody knows.
Oh.
But this isn't about me. This is hurting a lot of people. I've just been thinking about how to fix all of this.
Ooh, the sanctum. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Why is it snowing?
We saved out the universe together, right? I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
Okay, Steven.
That feels weird, but I'll allow it.
When Mysterio revealed my identity, my entire life got screwed up. I was wondering if maybe you could make it so that he never did.
Strange. Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't. The entire world is about to forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Wait, everyone? Can't some people still know?
That's not how the spell works.
So MJ's gonna forget about everything we've ever been through?
Stop tampering with the spell.
Oh my god, Ned, he's my best friend. Oh, my Aunt May should really get on talking.
Oh. The multiverse.
Yeah, she did
that
something. Oh my god.
Be careful with the stability of space.
Oh my gosh, dude, my goosebumps.
Yes.
It's a concept about which we know firmly we live.
What? So much is happening.
You trying to live 2 different lives.
Whoa.
The longer you do it, the more dangerous it becomes.
Oh. Oh.
Green Goblin. Oh.
Be careful what you wish for, Parker.
Chills, dude. Oh. My spine.
Hello, Peter.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude.
Wait, there's something else. No.
That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, that's a lot. Okay, I'm kind of excited that they gave us more than I expected.
Oh.
Well, they definitely. So what they did for us really is gave us. Oh my gosh! What a good teaser! That was the best teaser.
Of the story?
It's fine.
They really gave us overview as to what happened to Peter Parker after Far From Home.
Yes.
How Doctor Strange and how all of it's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. Doc Ock, obviously, it's Alfred Molina. He played Doc Ock in the Tobey Maguire movies. Sam Raimi, but like. Is this the same Doc Ock? I mean, we saw Electro there. Like there is electricity. Then there is Green Goblin. So does that Doc Ock think that's other Spider-Man, or like what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the whole theory, I don't know, man. Oh, it's
I think there's a mystery to something going wrong, because obviously they don't want to show us everything.
Yeah.
But you're onto something with that, because I think.
Well, I mean, the thing is, truthfully, a lot of fans, a lot of you guys have been, trying to speculate and all this stuff, and we truthfully haven't been trying to be in the loop with all that because we want to be as surprised as possible. The most curious thing, the most exciting thing is that relationship between Doctor Strange and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Right.
And where it's all going to lead, because it sounds like they make a mess.
And it's very exciting. I know that a lot of people are predicting that Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are going to be in this movie. That's like a theory that a bunch of people have had. I think not putting that expectation on the movie, like when it comes out, is gonna help you and us enjoy it a lot more. I'm very excited to see, like Matthew said, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man kind of having their chemistry and fighting together. Like, it's very exciting. But I almost, because you're right, because in the I wonder where they come in terms of the villains. Like, what part of their story do they get taken out of their multiverse?
And this is obviously leading into Doctor Strange, right? So, and the Multiverse of Madness. So it's all going to connect somehow.
Well, also, I saw in the beginning when he went to Doctor Strange, Wong was leaving the country with suitcases. And I know we saw the trailer of Shang-Chi, and he looked like he was there. So I wonder if he was traveling there while this was happening.
Yeah, perhaps Wong is in his own world. But
and I mean, why would Doctor Strange even go through with that spell if he knows the repercussions of changing time?
That's where I'm at.
And then Peter's debating maybe I don't want you to completely reverse everything, but the consequences of that could lead into, you see the whole Earth fall into this hole.
Well, that's Doctor Strange was a very mind-bending movie.
I have a concern with the way this is presented, because it almost seems silly to me that Doctor Strange, who the last time I saw him make a massive impact was telling Tony Stark, there's only one way we can win this. For him to all of a sudden be like, oh, you want me to get rid of everyone's knowledge that you're Spider-Man? Sure, no problem, guy. Thanks for saving the universe.
That's where I'm at.
I mean, and I know it's Spider-Man, and Spider-Man has a little bit of a kind of a comedic lightness to him in the comics. But there better be more reasons than that.
I think the way it sounded though, in the end, someone's like, oh, you want me to fix everything? Here, let me fix it. I wonder how much control he has over the situation.
And maybe he's trying to teach Peter something.
Right. I think there is that level up to it.
He may be trying to.
Thing.
Right, because he's supposed to be. Excuse me. Peter is supposed to take the reins for Tony, right? He's supposed to be the guy, and maybe Doctor Strange is trying to teach him a massive lesson here, and then maybe something goes.
And the irony is, everyone knew who Iron Man was.
Yeah.
And everyone knew that Tony Stark was Iron Man, and now that they're flipping that, I think there is a sense that Doctor Strange may be trying to teach him. So I'm intrigued. Of course, this teaser is... And I think, honestly, too, they're trying to see, how do we present this movie with all the speculation that's out there.
Well, it comes out in December. It's Marvel. It's Marvel, and people are going to want to go see it.
Oh, my gosh.
But to market it, they put in these little things. Spider-Man has been one of those things, because even with Far From Home, they advertised the movie as something, but it ended up being completely different.
Yeah.
Because they advertised it like Mysterio was going to be helping Spider-Man defeat these 3 monsters, and then it ended up being him being the villain. So it might be a little bit farther off or different than what the trailer is actually showing.
It is a teaser.
It is a teaser.
This really is a teaser, but it's 3 minutes.
It's a pretty long teaser.
Yeah, right. They're really giving us that prologue, exposition, if you will.
Yeah,
right. They're establishing a lot of important relationships right off the bat with Doctor Strange and Peter Parker. And what's interesting to me is when Doc Ock comes out and he says Peter, they're not in the same shot, so he could be talking to another Peter Parker.
Right. Yeah.
And that's where it gets very interesting to me. I say interesting because I don't necessarily mean that's going to be a good thing for the story.
Right.
It may be a really great thing, but I'm one of those people that's look, this new Spider-Man was working. If you can really tie it into the multiverse and do it masterfully well, then I'm excited about it. The fact that Benedict Cumberbatch is a part of this, the fact that all of this everyone's coming together, that has my hopes up.
Yes.
But the fact that people like Alfred and Jamie Foxx have signed on to this, that means there's something good. And I feel if they do it right, the way I would do it is, this Spider-Man learned something from Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield's. There's this sense of teaching, but maybe they have something to learn from him as well. And
yeah.
Because me and Josh were talking about it earlier. Every single Spider-Man that we've seen has something really special about it. I don't think there's one Spider-Man that's better than the other. I think they each kind of have something special and unique.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
So they're not the same Spider-Man, and each I don't think it's about which one's better. It's just the different kinds of universes. So if Sony and Marvel can kind of find a way to make them all exist somehow.
Well, they
in a
are
way
bringing
that's
all the
cohesive.
villains back all in one film, so it
Yeah.
would make sense that they would bring the other Spider-Mans back somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it could be that when Doctor Strange does this spell, that's when all of these different timelines are merging and something goes wrong, where he doesn't expect it to happen and it just does.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's realizing, oh, wait a second, what is happening? What's going on? And then everything kind of feuds.
The way it sounded, it's almost like he was creating his own next realm, kind of like Wanda was,
Right.
where nobody remembers, or rather Wanda. Yeah, so
Right.
it's curious.
I'm
really
excited for it. I can't wait.
And the buildings and the world kind of bending like that reminded me of Inception. And the difference in Inception to this is that's in dreams. This,
I mean, they do that a lot in the first one, in the first Doctor Strange too. But
right, but I wonder if this bending of reality is ultimately going to teach not just Peter a big lesson about his responsibilities, but also Doctor Strange and where he's at. Maybe what he intends to do goes array. I don't know. It's a teaser that has created an expectation in me, and I'm gonna have to find a way to get rid of that. Because this relationship with Doctor Strange and Spider-Man I was not expecting. And so I'm a little bit confused by that.
Well,
Maybe not
I mean,
confused,
Tony
but
Stark
You
was
don't know what to
kind of
expect.
behaving that way with Peter Parker. Towards the end, he saw him as like a son figure.
Right.
So it does make sense that Doctor Strange would now look at him and be like, "I'm gonna take you under my wing and take care of you because, Tony Stark's not here." So it
It's
does
also-
make sense to me.
it's also that sense of Peter's trying to run from the responsibility of what. Of the things that he did, and there's something he has to learn from that. And obviously, I think that's what I'm excited to see, really, is the growth of these characters. I do trust that it'll be a really fun and great movie. I mean,
it's really great what you said, though, because it reminds me of the very, very powerful phrase you hear in the Spider-Man comics and the original
with power
Spider-Man.
comes your responsibility.
That's it, and he's running from that responsibility.
Yes.
Tony, that's the great arc about Tony Stark, is that at the end, he owned that responsibility. He lived for it. And Peter Parker's running from it. He just wants his youth. He just wants to be a kid.
Doctor Strange sees beyond that, so I think there's something he can teach him there. But man, we
Good
are
stuff.
so excited.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Green Goblin's coming, Electro's coming, Doc Ock is coming.
Do you
Everybody.
have any other thoughts, Jenny?
Chaos
Sorry.
is- Chaos is coming.
Chaos?
Yeah. I'm excited.
Madness, man, absolute madness,
Yeah.
man. But
it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah.
But it is very exciting to see Doctor Strange and Peter Parker's relationship grow, because it's like the new Tony and Doctor Strange. Because even they had a funny little. Well, when they first met each other, I think in New York in Infinity War.
in space.
In space, yeah.
Right.
So it's very fascinating to think like that's the last time they saw each other.
I mean, we're reaching this point now in these movies in Marvel where we're starting to see that is these characters that we've always wanted to see kind of grow closer or kind of have more relationship. We're getting to see that stuff. So it's what you said, Daddy. We don't know what to feel with these two, because it's like, whoa, this is acting. This is weird. You wouldn't expect these two to be in the same movie, but they are. And
So
it's exciting.
I'm gonna ride this theory. I'm gonna call it a theory that Mom kind of started here with maybe Doctor Strange just teaching him something. Every time we've seen one of the sorcerers, I don't know what they're called, Doctor Strange.
I guess this is what they call the ancient one now.
The ancient one. Well, whenever you see that like strike that takes them out of their body, it's for a lesson. It's to teach them something, right? It happened to Doctor Strange.
Right.
It happened to Hulk. And now we're seeing it here in the thumbnail. So maybe that whole double life thing, maybe for a period of time he's been given a chance to not be the same person.
Life lessons with Dr. Steve.
Wait,
I'm really digging deep
Are you
here,
telling me that they're doing the
Christmas Carol.
No, it's a
Spider-Man
wonderful
style.
life.
It's a wonderful life. It's a wonderful
Oh,
life.
It's a wonderful life. It's literally it's a wonderful life.
Oh yeah.
That's the theory that we have.
But when
Okay.
he does
It's an
that,
honest one.
but I do think that maybe when Doctor Strange does that is when everything goes. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Alright, so but thank you guys so much for joining
Let
us
us
today.
know
We
what
want to
you're
hear your
excited
thoughts in the
for.
Yes,
comments.
please.
Do it.
What you're excited to see. I'm trying to keep it as spoiler free or potential spoiler free as possible in the comments, but we want to hear what you're feeling, how you would feel to see old Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man.
Which one's your favorite?
Willem
They're all
Dafoe's
good,
Green
but-
Goblin, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock, and Jamie Foxx's Electro. How you guys are feeling about all this? This is so.
It's so exciting.
Oh my gosh, dude! This movie's
Yeah.
gonna break. I mean, it's already gonna break the internet. I know that for a
Yeah.
fact. But we cannot wait to see. I mean, December is right around the corner. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Go out there, spread your light. Stay tuned for the next MaJeliv video, and have a MaJeliv day.
Bye.
Hello, Peter.